Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. I owe you a deep apology. I have always, since I started, when people um, pay for a reading, I put it in my notebook. And then I go down and that's how I read them. I read whoever is in order, and then I cross them off. Well, for whatever dumb reason, I don't know why I did this, I put it on a piece of paper. And I kept thinking, I know I have some other readings. Where in the hell are they? What do I do with them? And I just figured it out a day ago. Like, so sorry. That's why it took so long. I thought it was some of my scribbles from my Talk to Me Tuesday. So anyway, I'm going to talk to Joe. They do this a lot. They want to. Usually they ask ahead of time, so I don't take up time doing it after I get started. He's going to tell me when to stop. Oh, I thought a card was flipping over. If they flip over, that's them picking it. I didn't drop it. Okay. It says stop. Surrender to setting limits. Joe wants you to think. Joe wants you to think about that. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Sometimes we have trouble with that. I know I do. Then when I speak up, I usually get in trouble. But then if I don't speak up, then they say, well, why didn't you tell us? Okay, so I feel like it's setting limits with a person. You need to set some limits. Somebody walking all over you, or you're allowing somebody to walk all over you. Quit. He says you have an angel sitting on your shoulder, and that's me. But you're not listening to me. He's just telling Rhonda. My guides, they cannot override your free will choice. They are right now something for me, so I hate when I make that statement because that's supposed to be true. But they did it because it was the best thing for me. I needed that person out of my life. I wanted to do it my way. So anyway, so my guides sit up there and they go, Rhonda, why are you doing that? We told you not to do that. We tried to push you in another direction, but you just keep coming back to this stupid shit. So he's saying that's kind of what's going on with you. He's sitting on your shoulder. He's whispering in your ear. You might even hear him. It might be some buzzing or um, if it's an archangel, I get a really high shriek that almost hurts. And then some of the others will just, and even if I'm in a crowd of people and one of my ears starts buzzing or carrying on, I'll tap my ear so they know that I heard it. I don't know what the hell they were saying, but I acknowledge it. So you might even hear him whispering. Mostly to put the thoughts in your head. And you go, well, that's a crazy idea. Where'd that come from? Them. Yes. And they've been telling me lately too, I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. I'm just out doing what the hell I want to do instead of paying attention. You're not filling your life purpose. Don't ask me what your life purpose is. They'll tell me. Right? Okay, so right now, since it's getting close to the end of my life purpose is to have as much fun as I can. No arguments, and just want to go out and enjoy what little I have. So I bought myself a new truck. bought myself a new side by side, and there's a group of us that goes every Saturday, and we'll go to lunch somewhere, and then we might ride some back roads and stuff. But it's the way it makes me feel. That's what I'm getting at. If there's something, your job or some extracurricular activity and you're or people you're hanging around and they put it not in your stomach, that's because you're going the wrong way. What is that thing that makes you feel happy, makes your heart sing? Stop it, your grandson's driving around. Life 360. So what's the thing that really makes your stomach feel at peace? Your stomach, this is your psychic antenna. And when people or things go wrong, it starts twisting up. Everybody's psychic a little bit. So he says there's something you're avoiding that you're supposed to do. But it's probably not going to tell me. A lot of times they make us figure it out ourselves. So our life path, if it was perfect, it would just be a straight line. That'd be our life path. But no, go the scenic route. Oh, let's go out this way. But you're learning lessons. When you go off your life path and things just feel off, you'll get back. Well, I guess everybody does. Everybody I've seen gets back on it. And then you might go off this way. What'd you learn over here? What'd you learn over here? What kind of potholes and lessons did you learn along the way? Because we're here to learn. So, and the lessons that hurt the most are the ones we learn the most from, the quickest. I still got one kicking my ass right now. So, sometimes you'll feel a little twitch or tickling. It doesn't have to be your left. This is my left ear. It doesn't have to be that one, but that's where he's sitting on me. You'll you might feel like there's something crawling in your ear. Bob, when he gets close, my ear will turn beet red. Feel like it's on fire because his energy is so strong. So anyway, acknowledge that. Um, he said you weren't meant to be with Amara. That's not your end goal. Just because you wanted it, your soul spirit may not have wanted it. May not be the thing you have to go, the thing you're supposed to go to. And I'm not calling her an asshole. But I'm saying you could run into a couple assholes next. What are you learning from them? What are you learning not to do to yourself? I learned how I recently how to not take anybody's shit talk and just sit there and let it happen. I've learned to stand up for myself because of some of these shit relationships, and it doesn't have to be spouse type relationship. It can be friends. It can be coworkers. These were friends. Were. You have to get with the people that make you feel good. Life's too short. He says, I think I've told you that before. Tweedledee, Tweedledum. He says, dang, I miss the hell out of you. But I'm sitting right on your shoulder. Can you feel me now? Is it time to go to work? He's just spitting stuff out. What's your funniest memory of me? He wants you to sit down, think of the funniest thing that made you guys just laugh your butts off and laugh. He says there's nothing wrong with you. Poor choices. Picking poor choices. Oh, yeah. He's comparing it to one of my relationships. Yeah, I knew it was a poor choice, but I did it anyway. Thought I could make it better. And you can't. Okay, he says you're not supposed to get in a relationship to fix somebody. You can help them maybe a little bit, but they're that far off of what you want, the things they say, the things they do, then you're in the wrong place. You shouldn't have to do that much work. He's he's comparing it to what I was talking about. Like I knew it was wrong in the first place. I knew it, but I wanted it to be right. How'd that work for me? Didn't. I forgot what he's saying. Hang on. Here, car door. Nope. I thought somebody was in my driveway. Um, when you learn to love yourself unconditionally, then nothing anybody else does, or ha- say it again, then nothing anybody else does can take that away from you. Learn to love yourself unconditionally, he says, and it will be like a bright beacon light that attracts others to you. He said, and the right one will show up. I didn't say when it was going to show up, but it will show up. But sometimes you block it. Sometimes you block it by making other choices and you're not looking in the right direction. Sometimes you don't think you're good enough for the one you should be looking in. When you learn to live with yourself and love yourself and not, say it again, and not have to have somebody there, that you love yourself so much, not in an ego way, that you have to have somebody there. You have to learn to be happy with you, and nothing else matters. Oh, isn't there a song keeps saying over and over, nothing else matters? What the hell is that? Usually they'll refer to songs that I know. And they know I know the song, but I don't remember what it is. That made sense. Hang on. Well, it's Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. I'm not, I'm a country western band. So it's a little harder for me to find music that I'm not. I know Metallica. I have nothing against them. I'm not saying that. I usually just pick songs that I know so I can easy pick them out. Ah, okay, so He's showing like a bright light out in front of you, but you're not walking towards it. You've got your head down and you're not walking towards this bright light. It's like your knees are shaking. You see that you know the bright light's there, but you're not looking at it. And you're standing there and your knees and legs are shaking. Like you just can't quite take that step towards it. Just take that step towards it. Dip your toe in the water. But that's forward. It's out there in front of you, but you have to take the steps towards it. You know, they could bring me the richest man in the world, and I could say, "Nah, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go left." We got real quiet. He got quiet. Hang on. Okay, he's talking about nothing else matters. Like, don't be egotistical about loving yourself, because big ego is kind of ugly. But he wants you to say it again, over the top love yourself, but still embrace all your friends and stuff. That doesn't mean you have to get high and mighty and be snotty. I know a lot of those people. They love themselves in the wrong way. He says, love yourself and nothing else matters. Do something for yourself, but don't be selfish. What he's doing. You been out dancing lately? I can't remember the last time I went dancing. Like maybe you need to go kick up your heels. He says, don't forget, I'm right there. Don't forget, I can hear you, I can see you. And it's like I told the last girl, sit on the couch, turn shit off, and just start talking to him. Because he's not going to tell your secrets. He'll listen. Like the little angel on your shoulder. He'll listen. Okay. So he says, I think I've given you enough to think about. You need to learn to know that you're a great person. F other people's opinions. They want you to absorb all that. You might feel the pressure on top of your shoulder. You might feel a tickle on the side of your face. You might feel him poking you, trying to get your attention. He says, go write down 10 good things about yourself and then improve on those. And with that, he's going to leave. He says he'll be back once you absorb all that. Once you start getting the hang of that, he'll be back to tell you more. But actually, he's not leaving. He's not going anywhere. He just means he'll show up again. Okay, my dears, thank you for being patient. Oh, I can't believe I did that. So I won't do that anymore. Anyway, go take a nap and love yourself. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved one.